What's good? Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast. Waiting on my boy Fiki to jump back on.
Oh, all right. What up, motherfuckers? We in the...
So I had to get out the work clothes.
God damn it.
What's good, everybody? Man, welcome to Men's Mental Health on a Sunday on the Full Cup Podcast. Y'all know how we do. If you can, go ahead and hit them likes and love and all that for me. That'd definitely be great.
Do all the good shit.
Do all the good shit. All the good free shit. It's right there at the bottom of the screen.
Right there at the bottom.
Y'all see that the setup is coming. The setup is coming along just nicely. We have
Man, Big Capone, stay blown. I'm in the motherfucking building. Welcome to the Full Motherfucking Cup on Sunday. It's Men's Mental Motherfucking Health. You understand what it is? It's going down.
Y'all see what it is. It ain't changed. The game remains the same.
Nigga, I'm out here going crazy right now trying to get oil changes done, trying to fucking trim, trying to get to the show in time, trying not to be all greasy and oily on the screen. Nigga. Oh, God bless you. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. We made it, y'all, definitely. We'll go ahead and give y'all these 30 seconds, man. Matter of fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to play some music first. Then we're going to get into the 30 seconds. Definitely going to be a good show today with my boy Fiki Capone. Y'all see that we do this every Sunday at 1 on the West, and you know the rest. Y'all see what it is. We're going to run a little bit late today. Jay Pooh in the building. What's good with you, Jamie? I see you.
What up, baby?
So started, man. Let me see. What we gonna pull? Let me see. Here we go. Lonely by King Jones.
King Daddy go crazy.
I know I gotta know, but I don't know how close the time is on me. And I'ma shine every day with no diamonds. Watch me do it by my lonely. Watch me do it by my lonely. I know I gotta know, but I don't know how close the time is on me. And I'ma shine every day with no diamonds. Watch me do it by my lonely. Watch me do it by my lonely.
Like sitting at the light ticking, nigga, it's my turn. I outclass most niggas, but they still don't learn. Dressed like newly picked produce, nigga, I stay fresh. Speak about me, don't whisper, say it with thy chest. You born with the dick, with the emotions of breast. So in touch with your feelings, I guess, but nonetheless. Money for the mad problems, charisma for the language. Everybody can't go, but everything is for the taking. They swearing that I'm crazy, watch a nigga go ape shit. Hospice, how I'm feeling, I'm starting to lose patience. For this life, I'm gracious. I'm sorry that you waited. Don't worry about how I got here, just be happy I made it.
I know I gotta know, but I don't know how close the time is on me. And I'ma shine every day with no diamonds. Watch me do it by my lonely. Watch me do it by my lonely. I know I gotta know, but I don't know how close the time is on me. And I'ma shine every day with no diamonds. Watch me do it by my lonely.
It's a natural.
Watch me do it by my lonely.
I left the jewels in the safe. I'm shining without the diamonds. Heard it's lonely at the top, but I gotta keep climbing. Ready to be up with problems, just stuck at the bottom. I put a pause on my awesome. I'm playing possum. All the fruits of my labor, they don't want me to blossom. Plant seeds before spring, but won't fall in the autumn. Why would I compensate? If you can't comprehend, it's only family around me. I ain't got no friends. Want me to lose, but all I know is win. King Jones, here we go again. Someone to rate, that's an understatement. But I give a fuck if they love it or hate it.
I know I gotta know, but I don't know how close the time is on me. And I'ma shine every day with no diamonds. Watch me do it by my lonely. Watch me do it by my lonely. I know I gotta know, but I don't know how close the time is on me. And I'ma shine every day with no diamonds. Watch me do it by my lonely. Watch me do it by my lonely.
Hey, my boy A King came through and blessed that hook for me, man. I wrote the hook. My boy Silk Sinatra with the feature. You know, that's me and Silk Batman and Robin. That's my guy, man. Y'all see what it is. Man, welcome to the Full Cup Podcast, Men's Mental Health on a lovely Sunday. My boy Fiki was out there changing oil, still made it to the show.
Hey, I still ain't done.
I still got shit to do.
Nigga, listen. I did a mirror to get an oil filter wrench to get the oil filter off. I don't know if y'all know about Toyota Camrys, but the oil filter is in a tight spot. My hand is too big.
In the back of the motor.
Huh?
It's in the back, like the bottom of the back.
Yeah, my hand too big to get there. So I can't get up there to get it on and off with my hand. Nigga, I got to get a tool. So I send my son to go get the motherfucking tool, and the motherfuckers don't have one at AutoZone.
What?
Yeah. So now I just sent him to go to O'Reilly's and a different AutoZone to see if he could find one that fit. So when he come back, I'm gonna run outside real quick, snatch the filter off, throw the new one on, and be right back. It'll take like 2 seconds. They gonna put the oil in the car, and they gonna motherfucking change the air filters. You know what I mean?
Let me go ahead and pull up the Full Cut Podcast page.
Yep, I just got through doing my shares. You know, make sure y'all hit the shares, the likes, the loves, and all the good shit. If you in the building with us, tapping in. Talisha in the motherfucking building. What's up? Quincy in the motherfucking building too. Look, what up, Q?
I think one day I'm gonna have to have my son in here for men's mental health.
Yeah,
put him on the mic, man, and you know, show him the ropes, the stuff that my pops didn't show me.
hey man, that's what I was about to say. That's what we got to do. I'm blessed to have my two oldest at home this weekend. My Amira and my Amira are both here this weekend. I'm changing Amira's oil on her car right now, but Amira's they both helping me. But it's been hella cool having my oldest kids here. She spent the night, you know, we chilled out, ordered food last night, ate big. We was in there trimming, you know what I'm saying, cutting up some dro. I'm able to smoke a blunt with my kids, my older kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hey, and my daughter and my son both roll fat blunts, nigga, just like daddy. They roll them fat.
I raised you right.
It looked like my pinky, they so thick. Yeah, y'all been watching daddy.
So y'all doing a good job. Y'all definitely doing a good job.
Y'all doing a great job. Do it. I love it.
Yeah, so I mean, we so far 50 with you with the Williams family over there, man. How everything going?
Beautiful, bro. I can't complain. I finally got my fucking videos back. They about to drop. I got the next one.
I know I can get a sneak peek.
You said what?
I know I can get a sneak peek.
Yeah, hey, I'll give you a sneak peek after the show. After the show. I'll give you a sneak peek after the show. Because these motherfuckers is lit, bro. I'm talking cinematic movie type feel to it. You know what I'm saying?
That boy, talk to me, Big Craig, man, over there at the Crack Out Podcast. If you looking for your videos to be done, hey, man, my boy gonna
Holla at
Incredible.
Right. Incredible will get you right. Yeah.
Definitely worked for me.
How about y'all in the Jones house, man? How y'all over there?
Over here, man, definitely good. Last night I had a hose bust on the truck, so I'm gonna be doing that after this. Yeah, so I was driving to work, but you know, it's different when you in a place to where you can be like, you know what, call the tow truck.
Yeah.
Take it to the house, bring them over here, get it over there to the house, man. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Mad at that.
It's an easy fix though.
Real easy fix, man.
That sucked though. I'm gonna tell you what. Your mic is like it's muting and turn the EQ mic up a little bit.
Is that better?
Just make a sentence.
Is that way better?
That's better.
Okay, yeah. I definitely had it low. My bad, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that's
for some reason at certain points it's like you want to cut out. And I don't know if the threshold's too low on the mixer or what, but just make sure it's at a cool level so your mic don't cut out like it's been doing.
The sentence is way better like that.
It's getting clear. I can't really tell until we really start talking. When we be in conversation, that motherfucker be like mute and then they come back in.
Yeah, I think it's because we talking. Like if we talk when each other is talking, then it kind of like filters out the other one. I don't know why it does that.
It probably do. Because I can't hear mine on I can't hear me on the other end.
Okay, yeah, I can hear us both. I can hear the earphones. I can hear me in the earphones, you in the earphones. I can hear everything.
Okay. But man, that whole shit, car problems is the biggest thing I hate, my nigga. I can't stand when a motherfucking vehicle want to give you a problem all of a fucking sudden.
Tell me.
It just be like, nigga, you want to add this to my plate too right now? Out of all the things, now I gotta go change this funky ass holes on this punk motherfucker or this dumbass belt or these punk ass brakes or whatever the fuck. Okay, wifey said, I hear y'all just fine. Good.
Okay.
It might be StreamYard too, though, trying to buffer us.
Yeah, and I don't know why, bro. It seems like lately, especially when we're doing the men's mental health, it's been crazy to like where we know we're doing something positive. It seems like it's always something interfering.
Yeah. They don't want the good shit to come out. They want us to, well, one, we black, my nigga.
I mean, yeah.
So that in itself is a motherfucking problem. The fact that we ain't on no ignorant shit is another problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The more enlightened, the more wise, the more positive you try to be, the more they try to get in your way because it's not perpetuating they narrative. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I chop it up to. I can't chop it up to nothing else.
They gotta be. And today we're gonna be on some more helpful shit. There's been a lot going on. I'm not saying, you know, nothing bad about nobody. There's been a lot of negative.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna be some helpful shit.
I don't mind the negative.
No, I don't mind.
Because you wouldn't know positive if you didn't have negative.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
I think there's a certain point where it's just too much negativity.
Yeah, I'm kind of burnt out. I wish everybody can get along. I do, but they don't work out like that.
Can we all just get along? In the words of the famous immortalized Rodney King.
R.I.P. Rodney King, man. Can you believe that man died in a swimming pool?
What?
Yeah, he had a heart attack while he was swimming.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's a lot.
Rest in peace. Condolences to my wife and our family. She lost her dad today. She don't feel it. She ain't tripping on it because her and her dad didn't have that tight relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really tripping on it, but condolences anyway, because the death is something that's permanent. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be real. This is Men's Mental Health Mondays. It fucks with me a little bit because my kids never got to meet their fucking granddaddy.
Yeah.
My kid, even with my dad's alive, but my kids still don't even know my fucking dad like that. They don't know their granddad. And this nigga's around the corner and he won't be fucking granddad. Her father passed away and never had the opportunity or took the chance to make amends. You know what I'm saying? And be grandpa. Me personally, I definitely want to be grandpa. I want to see my grandkids. I couldn't imagine.
I'm in there now. Like my kids, Quincy about to be 15 years old in the next couple months. So, you know, I've been there since when they were seized in their mama's stomach, you know, so I know that I'm gonna get to see, you know, my grandbabies. So God willing.
Right, God willing. Shit, I was out there talking to my like I said, it's been a blessing. I got my older two here, Amira and Amir, and we were in there talking about relationships and sex and all that. And I was like, don't make me a granddaddy too quick. You know what I'm saying? But don't be scared to live life and have kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this shit is a part of life, and people get scared of these parts of life. You know what I mean? Niggas get scared of having a family. They get scared of having kids. They get scared of having a wife. They get scared of being committed. They get scared of the responsibilities. They get scared of being a grandpa. They get scared of this shit. And it ain't just niggas, you know, men, it's women too.
Erica in the building, Erica Nicole, good with you, man. We see you. Welcome to Men's Mental Health.
Come on in and get comfortable.
On a Sunday. Y'all know exactly how we do it. What did I want to talk about today, man? It was something definitely that I wanted to bring up. Also, Jamie, sorry about you losing your father. You know, even though y'all was closing, I do want to say, you know, my condolences, regardless, you know, of the situation. More for the kids, you know, even if you didn't have a relationship with him. You know, my kids will never get to see their grandfather on my side because my dad passed away when I was young. So right. That eats at me sometimes. Like, damn, Dad, like, I wish he was here. Like, I was like, oh, Grandpa's here. We got a free babysitter.
This nigga said we got a free babysitter.
We out. But, you know, my kids are old enough now to where I can leave them at the house. You know, they know where the weapons are.
Right.
lay them down.
Headshots only.
Yeah, you know what to do. You know exactly what to do. You give your sister the handgun, you take the shotgun.
Right.
Get them out of here. Quick.
Clear the house.
Yeah, you know what to do. Clear the house, get outside, scream, and then call me. Once you get the attention coming to you, you know what it is. I definitely did, and I don't know why that was on my heart so heavy today. And I didn't know that Jamie's father passed away. But kids knowing their grandparents, I want to touch on that today. And I don't even know why that was on my mind this morning. It's been on my mind for a few days, like about my dad not being around. Do you believe it helps raise your kids better, you know, or give them a different point of view of life when the grandparents are in their life? Both said.
Fuck yeah. I think people even the grandparents, bro, undervalue the position of grandparent.
Yeah.
I think it's underrated, it's undervalued, and it's like really unappreciated these days. I really appreciated my grandparents growing up. I got to see my grandfather raise his kids. He had a hand in raising us, my grandmother as well. You know what I'm saying? That's on my mom's side. My dad's side, I didn't really know them like that. I met my grandmother and grandfather on that side several times, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 10, but I never really spent a lot of time with them. I didn't come vacation with them like I did my other great grandparents, you know what I mean? I would come stay the summer with my other grandparents. I never did that with them. But
yeah, and I did that with my grandfather and my grandmother. Like I'm in LA, right there on 24th and Normandy, bro. And
right.
It was like the best thing in the world.
Right.
Be able to go to grandparents' house during the summer. I even lived with them for a year or two going to school. I went to Vermont Elementary.
Yeah, you did say that. You mentioned that before. But I think it's very important for grandparents to step up into that role because it does make a better individual. It helps create a better child that grows into a better individual as an adult. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of my structure comes from my grandparents having a hand in raising me. You feel me? My grandfather really put his foot in my ass. My grandmother put her foot in my ass. Didn't have a problem lecturing, telling me when I was wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? I think in today's time, though, too many parents have a problem with other people telling their kids something. So it takes away from the grandparents being able to be grandparents.
And I think that's why I'm bringing it up. I seen a couple when I was at work, and I was talking to the older gentleman. I seen the kids was young, and I was, you know, making jokes. We was both making jokes. I said, "Man, I see you started late with raising these kids." He said, "Nah, man, my kids don't want to raise their kids." He said, "So we got to do it." He said, "So we got the kids." I was like, "For real?" And he was just breaking the whole situation down too. And he was breaking down it to me to where it's certain things that go on with the kids because their parents ain't around that it makes it extra hard for them. You know, because when you're younger, you can keep up with certain shit that they're doing. He was
Right.
like, we older, so a lot of stuff that they do, you know, being slick, we don't catch until later. He said, you know, we be sleep, you know, he said, so it's a lot going on with it. So, you know, I guess that's why I was on my mind because I was seeing a lot of grandparents raising the kids.
Yeah.
Like, and the parents got the visitation. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing?
Right. No, that's a new dynamic. I had homeboys raised by their grandparents, or one, you know, some of them it was just their grandma, some of them was just their grandpa, or it might have been grandma and grandpa. But that was due to the parents either passing away or being incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't due to the parents' neglect. That was growing up in my time, though. You feel me? This new day and age, I get what you're saying because it be some parents that don't deserve to fucking have kids, and the grandparents will take the kids. Like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck your problem is, or you and your dude is piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like they really see it, so they step in, intervene, and they, you know, take over. But nigga, if the grandparents, that's like cutting off a whole part of history. You know what I'm saying? Like your family history, that's a part of your family history being just wiped off because you don't have the grandparents around the grandkids to give them stories, information, knowledge, wisdom, guidance, all the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember sitting around, huh?
The stuff that we came up with.
Right, exactly. I used to sit around my grandmother and my grandfather and listen to their stories, listen to them talk, you know what I'm saying? And then when they said something to me, they would give me reflection through what they said, like, don't do this or that because I had a friend that did X, Y, and Z, and this is it. You know what I'm saying? They give me that reflective part of the do's and don'ts as well, because they were able to. They lived life. They've experienced. Yeah. Nigga, we got a bunch of grandmas is what, 30 years old these days?
Grandma 32, what the fuck?
Nigga, grandma just got a BBL at 33 years old. And she tried to go on the next fucking cruise.
Yeah, like
talking about it's a hot girl summer.
I ran into my grandma at the club. He said, wait a minute.
Grandma bought us shots at the club, nigga.
Let me get around the E&J shots. He said, Grandma, we don't drink that.
Hold on, let me hit these. Jamie said, fuck them NABS. How I know you were going to mention it. Technically on the side, met him. Talisha said, condolences. Afraid of the titles that are gained through life. Yeah, they are. Your grandkids might be close to your second half of kids because of the age gap. I'm 9 years older than my first nephew. I know, Talisha. I thought about that as well. I think it's going to be dope, though. I think that'll be dope. I think it's honestly dope that I have two groups of kids, because my older ones can teach my younger ones, and my younger ones keep my older ones young. It keeps them youthful. You know what I mean? Like when they come around, when my older kids come around my younger kids, they revert into kids. They turn back into big ass kids. And I love fucking seeing it. Like they really go play with their brother and sister. They go kick back with them, talk shit with them, beat up on them and all the whole shit. But then when they leave, they get back to adulting. I fucking love it though. Man, I swear I think we all need to get to a point where we love this shit. The universe tells us when to share. Yes, any grandparents, if they are in the kids' lives, it's such a blessing. Talisha also said grandparents who are mature / wise give wisdom. They can give guidance, joy, memories, a different type of love and support. Right, Talisha. Yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Wifey says it takes a village to raise a child. Talisha said having grandparents helps give structure to the families, also shows kids how to treat their parents when they become elders. Yeah. If you raise your kids, you can spoil your grandkids. You don't have to raise your grandkids.
And that's the thing.
Because you done fucked around and spoiled your kids, and now you got to raise your grandkids.
And they don't know how to act.
Right. I don't know. I really think it's important. I love that my mom come around all the time, that Jamie mom come around all the time. They always see their grandmother and they nana. They both their grandmother, but they call my mom grandma and they call her mom nana. So they got a nana and a grandma.
Around here.
Huh?
We don't want to get no names confused around here.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it though. It's hella dope. Like they baby girl, she'll go spend a night with Nana, you know what I mean, and relax out there. She lived like in a country type woods. I mean, like ranch type shit. So she'd be around animals and different shit when she go out there. You know what I mean? So they get when grandparents are around, your kids get to experience a different dynamic than just what you provide. You know what I'm saying? Right.
That's what you did.
I know military bases. I know military bases because my grandfather used to take me on them to go to the commissary PX and shit and go shopping. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got introduced to military bases. My mama would have never took me to do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also like knowing like fixing cars and light switches and how to measure shit. Like I learned all that from my grandfather. My grandfather owned a appliance store. So a lot of the times, like he would go deliver the appliances, and he was like, "Oh, we gotta measure their door before they go in." I thought all refrigerators was the same size. He was like, "No, grandson." So he would teach me how to measure and everything else, and what you need to measure off of. I was like, "Oh, okay." I mean, we were
Right.
learning it, but it seems like learning it with your grandparents, like it really stick with
It, like Talisha said, if you have mature and wise grandparents, they're gonna pass something down to you. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn something from them because you really have no choice. You know what I'm saying? Like when I don't know about everybody else's grandparents, but my grandparents were. I had some dope grandparents. I ain't gonna lie. My grandfather was Marine, retired, and then he became a janitor at the bank. He built the house on 5th and Lincoln. Like he built the house on 5th and Lincoln. The house burnt down. He built it again on the same foundation. It's still standing to this day. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother was a real giver, real loving, caring. She would feed the homeless every weekend. She pot of beans, take down to fucking what's that, down Lincoln, to the homeless shelter and feed the homeless every weekend. Devout Christian, always in church. My grandfather was Catholic, so I have a real spiritual background. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of shit from them, especially including spirituality. You know, it was weird because my grandmother was Seventh-day Adventist and my grandfather was Catholic. You feel me?
That was all. The religion was all twisted up.
Yeah, like he Catholic. He was a member of St. George's.
Okay.
You know, St. George's Catholic Church right here on the south side by well shit, if you on the south, you know St. George's, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But my grandmother, 7-day Adventist. Like it was apples and oranges. Apples and fucking oranges. But I learned a lot from me, man. All the shit that I get from it just stick with me. You know what I'm saying? I think anybody, if you got the ability to have your grandparents around your children, make it so. You know what I mean? Fix whatever. I know some people these days they got problems with their parents, so they in that sense the grandparent ain't around the kid. You know what I mean? Because the mother or the child and the actual parent are not talking. So therefore, the relationship between the grandparent and the child is fucked up. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's awkward. Talisha said, so you got a little bit of everything. Yeah, I got a little. It was weird. It was weird.
Now that we tackled that subject, I definitely want to ask a question about the stuff that's going on, right? Do you feel like the dish wars is hindering or helping us as a 209 community?
You want me to speak on it?
I mean, I'm gonna speak on it. I'm definitely gonna speak.
I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna be honest. I honestly think it's fucking it up. I think it's fucking shit up. I think the dish wars is fucking shit up, bro. Like everybody's being creative. That's cool. I like it. I do. I like the creativity. But if you hear Big Fifth, if anybody hear Big Fifth talking, I say it all the time. Let's make money. We got mouths to feed. I personally ain't got time to go and write a 16, you know what I'm saying, to diss somebody that I'm not making money on or going to do a show about or plan on performing or furthering moving forward with that project outside of just this. You feel me?
And I got caught up in it, for a minute. I let my like more of my pride,
right.
like, oh, I gotta say something back, and then pride mixed with alcohol is never a good thing.
No.
So for me, it was more along the lines of I was tipsy and I heard somebody say something. And I'm like, man, okay, look, this is what we're gonna do then. And then now I go back and I look at it and I appreciate the artistry of it.
Right.
I love, like you said, I love hearing the creativity. You know, I love like when people can do it and diss each other and there's no issues. Like with Charlie Chain. Charlie Chain is one of those people that he just enjoys the camaraderie of it. You know, and
Right.
I get it. It can be
I get it.
I just hate to see what it's doing to people that I know and I'm cool with. You
Right.
know, I really don't be wanting to laugh at this song because that's my partner. I don't want to be laughing at this song because that's my partner.
That's
Or
your
I know
partner.
this person, I'm cool with them.
Right.
You know, so it puts me in the place of where I'm like, damn, like, you know, I hear it and it would be great, you know, if our any of these songs like going out, you know, to where, like you said, make bread. But more than that, it's just I think it's tearing relationships the fuck apart.
I see it tearing the relationships apart.
Yeah, and there's some people that really, if they all came together, it'd be some great shit.
Some
Going
shit will
on.
really jump off.
Yeah, like when Mac does the song versus song and Slam It or Jam It, you know, people were going against each other. It was a competition, but it wasn't no issue. You know, like stuff like that. Like I love that. I love when that happens. I hate to see when people are going at it, even people that I don't like. You know,
Right.
well, they ain't really people, just one person that I don't like, and I just hate to see it. You know, so I think it's like it's tearing us down and becoming way too personal.
I think it's a little overdrawn now. I think it's a little to me it's kind of worn out. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Simply because it keep tearing a rift in between people. It's not making money in the sense that I would like to see. You know what I'm saying? Like I really have an ambition for chasing paper. You know what I mean? But recently, like I said in one of my songs, I stopped chasing the money. I started chasing success. I've always been successful. You know what I'm saying? And money just comes along with being successful. So I got a big passion for chasing that. And I don't see success being chased in this. I see personal glorification, gratification, personal position placement, you know, ego stroking. I see a lot of shit that ain't really productive. You know what I mean? Like,
What's happening to me is I'm out here in Houston, bro. So when I tell other people other stuff that's going on and they tune in, like I've heard people say, "Oh, I tuned into the Black and Mickeys and y'all was doing the song versus song and the Civil War. That's dope. Like that's a great idea, and I like when y'all do that. Or I like when y'all got on the panel on the crash out and y'all was having different discussions and it wasn't no problems. It was like, but how y'all going against each other and y'all all from one city? Like I get a
right,
lot of people ask me that, like, damn, y'all really don't like each other like that, you know? And then
right,
I went back and watched episodes and I thought these people were cool. They're not cool now, you know. And I'd be like, oh well, you know, I don't want to tune into that. When I tune in, you know, I want to tune into something that's positive. You know, and if you're gonna be, and they tell me if you're gonna be a part of that, you know, when you're on there, I'm not gonna watch it when it's that. And I think
right,
also pulls viewers away from what you have going on as an individual.
right, right.
Because that notch in their head, like, man, it might be some drama today, you know. And I'm not saying that drama is not a good thing. My boy Joe Slash in the building. What's good with you, bro?
What up, Joe?
I think I want to see somebody drop albums. Like I'm ready to see albums being dropped. I've heard
Bro,
this is
come on.
I'm looking for some albums. Like who gonna drop the next album? EQ in the building. What's good with you, bro? Like,
T.Q, what's happening, family? You already know my album is, I'm working on mine. I know you working. You know what I'm saying? I know I drop. I don't have a problem dropping albums, music, songs, none of that. I've been hesitant to do music videos because I have a certain way I do things. And if I'm not comfortable with the person that I'm gonna do the business with, then I'll hold off on doing a certain type of business until I find someone that I'm comfortable with. You feel me? Or am ready to put my money in. Because I don't take giving my money to people fucking lightly. You feel me?
I officially know that I'm a good father. I just seen a comment at my son.
Oh,
Sorry, bro.
no, you good.
He said everyone's desire for clout and their pride is drowning them. It's dividing them. Sorry, it's dividing them.
Right. It's really dividing them. Wifey said the wrong beast is being fed. Your little Q said y'all beefing like most of y'all ain't 4 blocks away from each other. Right. Talisha said, well, it's called Diss Wars. So disrespect and war is not going to end well. War separates. Yes, exactly. And it'll keep people as long as somebody keep wanting to say, or getting hung up on the fact that they feel they had a better verse or better bars. You know what I'm saying? Or a better song. That's where a lot of this is coming from. I don't see people. Okay, I'd be happier with the diss wars. Let's be real. If people were able to take just leaving the song as the song. Instead, okay, they want to do the bar breakdown. That's cool. They want to do the song for song and let the people vote. That's cool.
That's cool. I like that.
If it's said and done, when it's all said and done, don't bitch and cry about what the people say or anybody else say. I get tired of people trying to defend or hold a position that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, y'all both did a diss song. These people like this one a little bit better. They said they was feeling this one too, though. You know what I'm saying? They was feeling both the songs. They just like one a little bit better. Take it. You take that as it said and leave it the fuck alone. Leave it at that. But instead, I see people saying, "Oh no, this you gotta admit they were trying to tell somebody else what they gotta admit. You gotta admit this bar was hotter than that. This song was hot. This was the like nigga. Is you serious?
I get the competition in it. Like me and Matt got a song together. We bullshit back and forth with each other all the time. You know, and it ain't caused no risk. You know, like, oh nigga, my verse was hotter. Nigga, I said this. So, you know, but it's camaraderie. When it comes to, you know, people making posts about each other, getting personal about each other's business. Now y'all really ain't friends. If y'all see each other on the street, I might even get them up. Like that's what I think I don't like. I would like it more if they did songs and then people picked the song that was better.
I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna say it forever. Don't put Fifth in it. Leave me the fuck out of it. It ain't gonna be diss nothing. It's gonna be just war. It ain't no diss nothing. Man, I'm coming to your house. I'm knocking on your front door. Nigga, come outside. You see this motherfucker right here? You see this big ass thing? We running them. It's just like that. This is the thing about me and the diss war shit, bro. If I diss you, I got a problem with you. That means I got a problem. I don't have the time. I do, but I'm not going to dedicate the time and energy to write some fake ass diss just for entertainment purposes. I'm not that much of an entertainer. I make music because it's a passion of mine. It's not a passion of mine to be a battle rapper. It's not a passion of mine to be a diss war rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have that in me. And if I write a diss, the last diss I wrote ran the niggas out of town. You understand me? And the motherfucker brother called me twice and asked me to take the song down. Because it was all his homeboys was calling them and telling them, hey, this nigga is chewing you and your family up. This nigga's burning a hole through y'all on this song. And it was up for fucking ever. You know what I'm saying? And he called me the first time. He asked me to take it down. And I told him no. I told him it was up, nigga, it's smoke. The second time he called me, he asked me again to take it down. And at this point, I was in a different point in my life where it didn't really matter. The song didn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, it's good, bro. I'll take it down for you. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm not tripping on that shit no more. You know what I mean? I still feel the same way. Don't ever think it's cool when we see each other, my nigga. But I'm not tripping like that. You know what I mean? But I think that it's like I stay out the shit because I know how confrontational I am. And I'm not going to put up the time and energy to write some fake shit over some bullshit. And I don't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Nah.
I'm in a point to where I'm not even going to respond to you now. And I said it before. I said, hey, I'm done. And when I said I was done, I thoroughly meant it. I am done. With music, I'm gonna forever do music. I feel like, I don't care how old I get. But as far as like me dissing somebody and taking the time out to talk bad about you, I don't want to do it anymore. And I'm not talking bad about the people that do. I'm just saying me personally.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much energy I can put into something else instead of going at it with somebody else that I'm really not gonna put out.
Right. And I ain't gonna lie, some of these songs is they catchy. They comical. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Incredible. He just dropped one today that was just fucking it was my type of shit as far as this. Huh?
It was a thorough bagging session.
Yeah. Yeah. That nigga played Dirty Dozens by itself, nigga.
He did, and it's not like it's not catchy, like you said, bro. It is. Like a lot of stuff I be hearing, I'm like, ooh. Like I wonder.
Yeah, they put it together nice.
Now, what if they would have done something different with that beat as far as putting it on a project, like an album?
Okay, look. I'm gonna give all y'all this idea. I'm gonna throw this to y'all. Y'all can have it. Run with it. Go make some money with it. This is on 5th. What y'all do? Y'all get all the diss songs together, and you get the artist, right? And you go have a diss contest. I mean, a diss concert where y'all come on stage and whoever, like the first person jump off and they dissing the other person, and the other person that they dissing come on with their response, and then so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying?
Only bad thing is gonna come from that. Somebody's gonna get swung on stage.
Nah. See, okay, look, while we talking about it, we being real. Like you said, Charlie Chain got that type of energy where you feel me? So if Chain can get on that, honestly, Yola seemed like this nigga's reaching for the stars, bro. I don't really give a fuck what nobody say. This nigga's trying to grab and get on and he's trying to do something to get on. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make some light come his way. And I ain't mad at him. Do what you got to do, pimp. But I think Yola got that energy where y'all could put him on stage too, and he could do his. It's a couple people, you know what I'm saying? But then he could take precautions, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's security. Okay, like what's the name? Like what was the head ups that they was doing? You know what I'm saying? They had them on the left and the right, and they had the little wannabe security in the middle. It was still a little tight tension and shit, but it was manageable. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just wondering, like, what if those people got together and did a song together?
That's what I would like to see. I like to see albums and songs dropping, my nigga.
Yeah. We'll put something together for the 209. Right now, we're dividing the two. Like, everybody's like running away from a certain spot. Like, oh, man, what the fuck? You know, and I love that we all doing our thing, podcast, music, movie, miniseries, all that. I think it's dope. Everything, food, everything. I think it's dope. But I think we would do better to move as a unit.
Yep. I'm trying to tell you.
We'll do better to move as a unit. I think some people will tell people they can deal with the diss war shit, and they really can't. Like, it's really violent. And I said, I don't want to do this. I said, but you will say something to me, or you keep doing something, then I know how to attack you. But now I'm like, the best thing I can do for you is not give you any attention when you drop the diss.
Right.
Because that's what seems to keep the diss going, what people are saying.
See, I can't. I'm a soldier. I'm militant minded. So I always do my homework. You know what I mean? And I've lived in Stockton long enough to where I know where just about everybody live. I know who's related to who, where they live, who's connected to who, and where they live. You know what I'm saying? Like I know. And so I know who a lot of people are and what they go through and what they do. I got a lot of ammo and ammunition, ammo to dump, but I don't have that energy or want desire that I don't have funk with nobody.
Right.
Like to be honest, I don't have funk with nobody.
I don't need to.
I don't need to.
Now, first off, I'm fucking 42 years old. Hey,
nigga, what's today? The 6th? I turned 47 on Wednesday, nigga.
Oh, it is that close, huh?
Yeah. It's the big dog birthday.
It is that close, man.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. I turned 47 on the 9th. Big 9, you know.
I mean, so I turned 47 and started choking. I turned 47.
And I'm aging gracefully, my nigga. Niggas is younger than me. They got swimming pool haircuts going on. You know what I'm saying? They stop playing, bro. We already know. Niggas is 38, 36, stressing like they 50-something years old. Gray hairs everywhere. Talisha said, happy early birthday. Thank you. Talisha said, I think song versus album is better. That's why America has award shows to show which one's the best. Yep. Right. If we're talking bring people mind together, the word or concept of war is opposite of togetherness. What'd you say?
I said, welcome in, my boy Leo Perez in the building. Welcome to Men's Mental Health Sundays.
Come on in. Talisha said 50 hit him with the ER on motherfucker. Yeah, because that motherfuckers. Look, I'm gonna tell you about this, right? So I'm really a gangster. I ain't gonna front. I don't play. I am him. But I have flipped over new leaves and moved into new lights. You feel me? So I don't operate like I did when I was in my youth. So in my youth, a situation arose and there was a loss of life on the opposition side. And one of my homeboys did some bitch shit contradictory to our training in situations. And I had to attack him for that. He started running, ducking, and hiding. His father, who was supposed to be one of my friends, like a close friend, turned on me and started showing an article at the barbershop I went to and around the job and all the whole shit, talking shit about me. What's up, Portia? Come in, get comfortable. Then his son started talking shit about me in the streets and talking about I was going to turn state's evidence on my bro and that I was doing all kind of fuck shit, right? Niggas know Fifth ain't never been that you could check the paperwork. It ain't go down like that. He was out here trying to put smut on my name. And I had to at that point I had to attack the whole fucking family. You feel me? Because the father was trying to drag my name. Two of the sons was trying to drag my name. And the third son was somewhere else. I said, fuck it. I had to wipe the whole family out. You feel me? I attacked all of them in the song. And when I seen them, I told him, I said it was up. And EQ seen him at the store. And EQ told him it was up. And them niggas, yeah, they moved up out of town, man. They moved out of town. You know, I don't play.
I think we can do better with our time now. You know,
hell yeah.
A lot of got more years behind us than ahead of us. So I think, you know, we really can show the younger generation how we can work together and they can build off of it. And we can also start building off of it now, you know, showing them different things, having them know new allies, you know, instead of families being against each other. Like my son being cool with your sons, and then one of them want to do music, and then he's a feature.
Right.
You know, it just work like you planting like a seed, you know, for everybody to be cool. And I know everybody's not gonna get along. You know, we know that. That's easy to see. But I think it will be better.
I think if motherfuckers focused on actual performances, one, I'm gonna say this. Okay, because I'm a perfectionist and I can say this. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Ain't nobody really got a delivery when it comes to this rap shit out here like me. You know, I got a cold ass delivery when I spit. I do. My intro, my exit, my flow, my everything is dope. Dope as fuck. But some people need to really go work on their craft. Go practice what the fuck you doing instead of actually trying to jump up at people who are bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Like I see some people reaching, trying to jump at people who they really shouldn't be jumping at. And then I see, instead of jumping at them like that, in a way where you're trying to provoke them in a negative manner, how about you get tutelage from them or try and work with them in a positive way and do something that's going to get everybody paid. You know what I'm saying? That's where I would like to see the mind states at.
Coley Cole in the building. What's the deal with you, Coley Cole? We see you.
What up, Coley Cole? Because at the end of the day, let's be real. Ain't nobody richer than the next. I'm excluding myself. I don't ever include myself in none of that. I'm definitely look. Like Fifth said, leave Fifth out of it. Because Fifth, all I can do is say that money need to be made instead of people worrying about who's was the hottest. Like, if you really want it, like I said, my nigga, they should set up a fucking concert, nigga, a performance, and take that shit to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Put the sets up. Whoever going first, second, third, fourth, fifth, ain't none of the songs hella long. You feel me?
Right.
A motherfucker.
They should do it like an Apollo. Like, let the crowd react.
Right.
You know, decibel measure out there, and then let the whole crowd pick, because we all in one circle, and we all have people that we cool with. So the crowd is gonna play a certain way depending on where we at. You know, if I was to play songs on my show, the crowd is gonna sway for more people that know me, because more people on here come on me and they know me, and they don't just know me as an artist, they know me as a podcaster, they know me as a content creator.
Right.
So they be like, oh, well, I already have a relationship with him. He's dope. I'm gonna make sure he's better. You know, but I think it should be more in the sense of we somewhere where nobody know nobody.
Or look, I'm gonna give you another one. How about, instead of just writing these diss wars to just these diss songs to show them on each podcast or whatever, doing it on a podcast is cool. Keep doing it. But how about we actually set it up to where this is something that we could do and take on a 209 tour. You know what I'm saying? Perform this shit in Stockton, perform this shit in Modesto, perform this shit in what fucking Antioch. You know what I mean? Like, set up, branch out, set up different avenues to where, hey, the diss wars is coming to Escalon, yada yada yada, or the diss wars is coming to Modesto, the diss wars is coming to such and such, however it go, and let it be open for individuals in different areas to get into as well. You know what I'm saying? So that now it's a bigger venue, it's more people involved, it's not so interpersonal no more, because I think it's too closed circuit. It's too closed community for it to not be personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know each other too fucking too closely. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if motherfuckers let it open up a little bit, and then you got motherfuckers coming in from different places, coming in doing they disses against whoever, and the same kind of format, nigga, I think that shit'll blow the fuck up. Right. You know what I mean? Somebody out there grab that idea, run with that shit. Feel me?
I got artists that are out here in Houston that want to, like, when they do the song versus song, they want to sing it in, but a lot of them be like, well, I don't want to be this. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I'm like, you serious? And at first I was like, oh, stop being scary. But then I started understanding protecting your peace. And that's what a lot of these people are doing. Yeah. Like, my boy, he was like, man, I would love to drop a song. He said, but they be doing too much. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah. He said, now, if the song sucks, and people don't like it. Because I can deal with that. I've had songs that people like before. I'm perfectly fine with that. He said, but when it gets to that other shit, he was like, nah, I'm cool. He said, now you using a song against me or a picture that I got. He was like, nah, I'm
cool. Look, I see money. I don't know about everybody else. I see money. Bottom line, if people ain't seeing it, and all they can see is their ego, niggas gonna stay broke. Feel me? I'm just saying, I could really see the money that could be made with this shit that everybody doing if people would get off their own personal ego, get out your own way. Talisha said that's gonna start a fight. LOL for sure. People think the high views for drama is better than positivity and honesty. And honestly, the viewers rather watch drama than anything positive. Yep. I could agree with that. Like, people these days gear so quickly to negativity and bullshit because it's easier. It's less work. To be a part of something positive, it takes work.
A lot of it.
Yeah. So if you can't do the work to be a part of something positive, you're gonna go with the easiest thing, and that's normally gonna be something negative because negativity is just fucking easy. Get a hashtag going every time we share 209 music. Like, oh, hold on. She said, I think that 209 artists should just make music and let's all share, like, and promote everyone's music and videos. Get a hashtag going every time we share 209 music, like hashtag 209 artist movement or hashtag 209 hotness or something, and push on all platforms. Hell yeah, I like that. But let's be honest. A lot of people will not jump on board with that because people have secret animosity towards others. That's why it's always so much tension going on, so much conflict, and motherfuckers always bickering and arguing and all the shit. It be secret underlying shit motherfuckers ain't addressing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't discussing. They ain't coming out talking about it.
Yeah, because we don't know a lot of the stuff that go on. That be behind the scenes. Like, a lot of people don't know what other people are going through. So and you wonder why they don't rock with each other. And they figure out, like, oh, they really don't like each other. And now it's spilling over into the music.
Right.
That's what it is. If you are in here, don't forget to hit the likes, the loves, and the shares. It's all free right there at the bottom.
Hit that shit. Share that shit.
Easy work, I promise you. Definitely easy work. This is Men's Mental Health Sundays. We will be doing this every Sunday.
1 p.m. on the West. You know the motherfucking rest.
You know, I know it is. And I'm also working on getting more people here from Houston to join in. Definitely. So I'm working on, trust me, I'm doing some promotion out here for the Full Cup. Not just my music, I'm also promoting the podcast. So we can get everything, other people coming in, other views. You know, I'm definitely doing that. I'm working on it right.
I think people really need to switch focus, man. Everybody need to switch focus. Get off of the trying to prove that you're such and such. Greatness never has to prove itself. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Greatness does not have to prove shit. Greatness is just fucking greatness. I don't know how else to say it. And if you're great, you're just going to be great.
That's all it can be, honestly.
I don't understand. Okay, that's like saying Jordan got to get up and he great, right? But now he got to go down to the local playground and prove that he great because these little motherfuckers over here say he ain't great.
Right.
Like, no, that's Jordan, nigga. He ain't got it. He's great.
You got his shoes on, nigga.
Nigga, you got his shoes on. No. Like, greatness is just great. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple people that I could say don't really need to prove it. You know what I mean? Mac-a-Lot. He may not be the hottest artist, but his consistency and what he's done out here in this city makes him one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? And he's still going. And regardless of what anybody want to say, they still try to go through him to get some type of buzz. You feel me? Motherfuckers, they either pick at him, fake act like they his friend, or really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I watch everything. I see everything. I watch. And I see this cycle that happens because for some reason, Mac-a-Lot actually knows how to draw crowds. He knows how to be an entertainer in many different ways. And I see it. Shout out to Mac. Good shit. But that means you're going to have haters. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is not going to like the fact that you doing so effortless, what looks effortless. You know what I mean? It ain't always effortless, but what looks effortless, and they not.
And Mac been holding it down for a minute too. Mac is, a lot of people didn't even know I rapped. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I had stopped pushing it. I was pushing it for a minute. Some people knew. But the people over there at the Black and Mickey's, a lot of them that didn't know. And then it grows from there. You know, I started winning up there. Then other people started hitting me up on the other end about me. Like, hey, bro, let's do a song. I got some beats for you. You know, let's do this. So definitely, man, that helped kickstart a lot of what I got going on. The Full Cup podcast did a little bit, but we wasn't really touching on music like that. Like I would let people know I had stuff coming out. You know, shout out to the Full Cup, man. We're gonna be here for 2 years in a month or two, man. Crazy.
It's 1 year today for Real Blunt. Shout out to the Full Cup and Real Blunt. Look, man.
1 year to the day right now. HD Bryce in the building. What's good with you, Black?
What's happening, Cuddy?
It's a beautiful thing. You know, it's definitely a beautiful thing, man. And I don't care, you know, if I was the first or the longest running. Like I just be bullshitting when I be talking. I just like talking shit with my niggas. That's kind of what it is. We started the Full Cup to help other people and also to help us, and it's working.
Yep,
it's working. Like attitudes are changing. My attitude has changed a lot. I used to be quick to go off. I'll be on here flush, nigga, calling people bitches, fuck you, nigga, this that. You won't even hear that come out of my mouth.
Right.
People, fuck.
Babe, did the kids get back yet? So I could take that filter off real quick.
O'Reilly.
Look, daddy duties, man. You know, hey, but I can say I'm happy to have these duties, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I couldn't vision my life any other way. I couldn't see it any other way. You know what I'm saying? This shit is precious. This shit is beautiful. Right. I'm sitting here.
Also, happy 1 year anniversary to y'all, man.
Thank you.
Doing a thing. Remember when they started, they wasn't even doing live shows, and they got on the live shows, man. It was dope. It's crazy. And how everybody's growing within their podcast.
Like, so he should tell you, wow. I know. She said it's definitely secret animosity. Wifey said negativity requires less energy from us because people never replenish their energy. They don't have much to give. Shaking my head. Yeah. They probably gonna hate y'all for saying this. LOL. Hey, look.
Hate for what? I'm not hating. If you ain't saying nothing negative.
Hey, first off, I ain't said shit that ain't true. And if anybody want to challenge that, nigga, I don't give a fuck. We could play the whole video back, and everything I said is goddamn true. Second of all, Big Fifth don't give two fucks who don't like him.
Absolutely.
If we want to get down to the meat and potatoes of it, you ain't fucking with me. I don't care what nobody say. Niggas ain't fucking with Fifth, nigga. I'm Fifth, nigga. Big 50 Capone, nigga. I'm 50, nigga. Stop playing.
So, we touched that.
She said no.
No.
Okay. Wifey said neither could I. I woke up to a motherfucking party. Yeah, so I don't know the actual 1 year. I don't want any duties. I want to be on the beach or at a lake with a drink and blunt in a summer dress. No lie. Hey, kick back in my motherfucking shorts. No flip-flops, no socks, no, just shorts.
Just doing me.
Yeah, just doing me with a blunt in my hand.
I remember the question that I wanted to ask now. Damn, I remember the first one because it was on my mind. The second one, I made a post. That's what it was. Oh, thank God, this weed, man. It be snatching your memory sometimes. It's holding it hostage.
Hey, I'm telling you, y'all got to get out here and try this shit, man.
He said, I got it. I got it. Question. So, dealing with somebody. Say you just met somebody. Well, we're gonna say for the man and the fellas. Are you willing to date someone without a job? When we're not talking
Am I gonna date a chick without a job?
We're not talking about they lost their job while they were with you. We're talking about when you first meet someone, they be like, nah, I'm just not working right now. That go for the ladies and the men. Me personally,
my wife didn't have a job.
Yeah, but okay, so you and your wife were younger when y'all got together. I'm talking about at the rightful age of 35 and up.
If I started dating right now,
Yeah, you meet a chick.
So I'm jumping out in the dating pool. I'm okay. Basically, me and wifey are looking for somebody.
Do not forget your clothing.
Will I date a chick or somebody that is not working?
That does not have a job. Like you go there and start talking to them.
Do they have an income?
Okay, they don't have an income / job. We're gonna just bunch those in together. They have no money coming in.
Now, see, no money coming in is ludicrous. That is ludicrous.
I'm not,
Mike Tyson voice. That's ludicrous.
Are you willing to date somebody that's like, okay, for me, the way that I'm asking the question,
nah,
probably enough you dating. You go to talk to somebody. They are aging up. That's why I said 35 and up. Because I know a lot of shit happens and people don't lose their job. But they'll tell a man quick, hey, if you ain't got no job, you shouldn't be dating. Does that apply for the ladies also? Like, hey, you ain't got no job, dating should be the last thing on your mind.
Look. I can't fuck with nobody. At this age, you ain't got no income?
Man.
Look, okay, I could deal with no job, but you got to have an income.
Yeah, I just think you got to be doing something.
Yeah. Bitch, oh, hold on, bitch. You don't sell plates. You don't make carpets. You don't do.
He said, you know that bitch Juanita from up the street. He said,
up the street, yeah. You don't do none of that. Stop
so
playing.
That's what I'm asking. So, fellas, let's hit the fellas first. I think it's only me and you in here, right? So, it might be somebody else. Would you date without a job?
I'm not, dog.
You start talking to her, be like, what do you do for a living? She's like, I'm just staying at my mom's house right now. I'm really not working.
Okay. You can just keep staying at your mom's house and do you. I'm just saying.
We taking away all circumstances. I know people gonna be like, oh, well, what if they just lost their job, or anything else? That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, like, you go to meet somebody new.
No.
You don't know them from a can of paint. You introduce yourself.
No.
You go on the date. First off, once they be like, well, I ain't got no money. Like one.
Right?
Not the other way around. But what I'm asking is, are you willing to date somebody? Like, you just meet them. Are you willing to date them without a job or income?
Why would I? That means every date I'm gonna have to pay for. Every time we go out, it's gonna be on me. You mean to tell me you can't even help me put gas in the motherfucking car?
I just need you to buy 2 switches. You can't stand.
You can't even get the swishers?
Zigzag, you can't.
Okay, see, now I'm gonna start talking like a pimp.
Hey, get $2,000 on here and get us some hurry up. And you pumping the gas too. I don't care if I'm the man or not. You ain't got no money.
Look,
finna hit the gas thing on you on the side.
I'm not dating nobody that ain't got no job at this age, bruh. Like I just said, I'm about to be 47, nigga.
Right. And that's why I said 35 and up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just meet somebody, you meet them off the street. And it's like, hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm good. And you notice, like, they dress fly. So you think, like, okay, you probably got a little bit of Yeah, you can at least take care of yourself because you know what's gonna
Get
happen.
your unresponsible ass away from me.
Yeah.
Bitch, you ain't had a response, a responsibility, and I don't know how long, ho.
Man, he said, so where you work at? This is exactly what you hear.
Cricket. Nothing.
What?
The bitch gonna be like,
Because the reason why I say that is you basically want, if you ain't willing to work at a certain age and you want somebody to take care of you.
that's what you're looking for then.
And I want it, but nah, you okay, my bad. You want somebody to be a sponsor.
I'm not, look, if you want somebody to be your caretaker at this age, I mean, it's something wrong with your mind, your psyche. If you're looking for somebody where you could just go and dump all your problems on, your whole financial responsibilities and all the whole shit, nigga, it's something wrong with you. And then you gotta ask, who the fuck would want to date you?
Right.
Who the fuck wants you? You think your pussy or your dick that good, whether you're a male or a woman? Like, stop playing.
When I was a young man, I'm telling you.
Look, hey, I done had to offer a couple times. They've offered me a couple times to pay my bills if I would just stay at home. But they said I can't forget them. They just hella funny, nigga. Look, this one she told me, she said, Will, she said, I really don't want to be in a relationship, but if you want to just stay home and play the game, I'll pay all the bills. Just all I want you to do is fuck me. I said, huh?
Okay, like too much.
I said, as enticing as that sounds, I'm okay.
It just sound like you set me up for failure.
You set me up, bitch. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's a devil temptation right there. That's the devil's temptation. Stop playing with me.
What are you doing, man? Stop playing with me.
Yeah, I can't do it. Talisha said, Q is starting to smoke again, and I don't know if I like it, LOL. I need you to unhead my bag. She said, I'm not trying to date if I don't have income myself, LOL. I wouldn't feel right. Right. You got balls if you dating broke. You broke dating?
I mean, you can have a date like Dave Chappelle had on Half Baked when he said, gotta be strategic about this.
I got $2 left over. I could get a small fry and a drink and have 50 cents left to catch the bus home.
When they took that bum's money, I was weak. He said, no, thank you.
Talisha also said, but if someone hollers at you and you don't have a job, should you say I'm not dating because I'm broke right now?
I think you should definitely open that up right now. Like, we can date, but I'm letting you know right now I'm not working. You know, I think it's some shit you should disclose.
Right.
Hey, look, I don't mind, you know, and everybody needs love, but right now, at this point in my life, I'm broke. Like, I'm not working, whatever's going on, you know, let them know, and then let them make that choice then. Like, you know what, it's cool. You pretty enough to at least take out for a burger. Come on, let's go. We can go to Five Guys too. I know it's expensive.
Five Guys. Five Guys ain't cheap.
Shit.
Ain't got no responsibility, no ability to respond, and nothing. I know. Okay, wifey, I see you. Kiddos are back. Talisha said, I got a question. What's the question, Talisha?
Shoot it.
Shoot the question, Talisha. But back to that one, as far as the competition and all that shit, bro. At the end of the day, I want everybody to make money and get paid. You feel me? We all melanated. We all under the same gun. We all deal with the same bullshit. It ain't no sense to drag on any animosities, any beefs, any drama. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need to hash out whatever need to be hashed out and move on to being able to politic and work together in the same space without worrying about some old ass bullshit. And anybody that's egging on drama or that's perpetuating it, y'all need to cut that shit out, or everybody else need to push them to the fucking side and realize what they are, who they are. You feel me? That's just real shit coming from 50.
Felicia, what's your question?
She said, do you men feel like men should be responsible to pay alimony if they make their wife stay at home and be housewives and then they get a divorce? Yeah. If the dude is like, oh, stay your ass, no, I don't want you working, and then he initiate the divorce, that's something different. But if he be like, I want you to stay at home, I got everything, and then she initiate the divorce, and it wasn't because he did something wrong, then no.
There we go. And that's what I wanted to say. But you put yourself in a certain type of predicament if you tell a woman, hey, I don't want you to work, I want you to stay home. So nigga, if y'all break up, she's gonna have to lean on your income for a certain amount of time to get back. And in certain states, they're gonna lean on your income. Why?
Right.
So you saying that like with no kids, Felicia, also like this, no kids, y'all together, y'all break up, he didn't cheat or nothing, they just didn't want to be together. Do she still deserve the alimony if she didn't work? Or is it something that he did that made the marriage go bad?
Right.
Did he cheat?
Give me a couple minute break. Slap something right quick. I'll be right back.
Should I talk to the people? I got y'all.
Yup, be right back.
Don't choose. But honestly, I need y'all to answer that question. Like, how do you feel about that? So Sinatra in the building, what's good with you, bro? I definitely want to get some answers for that. Talisha, what do you feel, Talisha? Do you feel like the man is now responsible for the woman? Let me see. Talisha said, so do you feel, that's the question. What do you feel, Talisha? Do you feel like the man is now officially responsible for her, even if they break up? Does it have to be a certain thing, like the man went out and cheated? Because some women feel like they wouldn't get enough time because the man worked a lot. So if they break up for that, does the woman deserve half the money or whatever percentage that she gets? What do you think? Like, honestly, I want y'all to answer that in questions for me, because I personally don't know. Like, I guess it depends on the situation. If you push for her to stay home, then you're kind of taking that risk. But does it go for the opposite for the woman? Like, if that happens for the woman, does that also go down too? Like, help me out, y'all. Help me understand. Talisha said, kids are involved. Oh, and that's what you pay child support for. Like, you don't have to pay for her lifestyle, but you're gonna want your kids to be, you're gonna want to help out. So I think that's what child support is for. You support the children. So I honestly, like, what do you think, Talisha? What do you think if kids are involved? Like, I mean, if kids are involved, of course you should help take care of your kids, but you have to pay for the woman also. Like, do you need to afford her a certain type of lifestyle until she can get on her feet? How long should it be so she can find a job or anything like that? Let me know what y'all. Let me see what Talisha said. Give her a roll. Okay, Talisha said, I'm saying if he cheated or they just didn't work out mutually. If he cheated, if you did something wrong to make it go bad, then I guess women deserve money for being cheated on. I don't know. I guess that's the way it goes. I don't believe nobody deserves anybody money if a relationship doesn't work out. Now, if you made a woman stay home and you made her feel comfortable to stay home, you should definitely be willing, to help her out as far as her building a new life. Because she has no job history. We don't know her education, as far as that goes and what she'll be able to get into, but she has no job history. If she's been with you for, 4 or 5 years, I also think it's a certain amount of time. But this is also why I think people should keep their, job history open, even if you're working part-time. Do something to where you're in a field of something. Because somebody can just cut you off. Say if you sign a prenup, people like, oh, I want you to sign this prenup, you don't get nothing. So, what do you think, Talisha? Talisha, I definitely feel like men should be responsible for alimony if he requested or wanted her to be a housewife or stay at home mom. He said, because She could have been working or in a school, yeah. But she been depending on the man. Yeah, and I think that's right. I think that also goes both ways. And I'm being real with you. If if the person was told to made them that they can stay home, then yeah, definitely. I think that should definitely be a thing to where the person should have to help take care of them. Because now you're just throwing them out to the wolves. But in relationships though, you do see when shit starts to go bad, so you should, start getting your shit together. Definitely. I got Felicia's answer, nobody else answered. I, I I think, yeah, I mean you should have to. And I said that before, but I think you should definitely have to at least help out, until they're able to get on their feet. Once they get on their feet, then you should be cool. Oh, you don't need me no more, you don't need my fun. But if y'all got kids, you're gonna help. You're supposed to help make sure the other parent is at least in a decent situation if you have a means to, I think. But I do believe in what Felicia said. And I definitely do. I really do also. What other topics did I want to bring up today? Oh, if a man has been working, a man and a woman has been working, and the man gets in an accident or draws sick, if the woman has money she's been putting away, or the person, could it go towards the house? I read a story on Facebook, and it was something about a guy and his woman was together, and her mom taught her to put away money, just in case it don't work out, so she could dip. I guess the guy got hurt, he couldn't go to work or anything else. They started to, lose funds, and he was going through their bank records and found out that she was putting money into a private account for her just in case the shit don't work out. And when he asked her to help out, she was like, no, she don't want to use that money. She would rather him suffer. What do you guys think about that? So she said alimony is not for cheating, it's to support the other person because they depended on another person's income for years. Absolutely. I think you're right. So she said yes. She said, I know women who pay alimony because he had no to very little income. So yeah, definitely do go both ways.
I'm back.
Okay. You back, Pete, so I can ask the question.
Yeah.
Here's the scenario. Guy has been working forever, taking care of the wife for like we're gonna say 7 years. He's gonna put a 7-year time limit on it.
Right.
He didn't know that she was taking money out and putting it away for just in case they don't work out for him, a getaway.
Right.
She was taking money out. They married, the whole shit. The guy shows no signs of being abusive. He hasn't been abusive. He hasn't been cheating. He's been a great husband. She takes taking money out of the account that he's putting in to make sure she puts it for a rainy day fund in case they don't work out. The guy gets hurt, messes his back up, or messes up his legs or whatever to where he can't work. So the money starts to dwindle away because his money starts to go away. From him being hurt from work,
right.
PTO, whatever else is draining out. He goes through the statements because the money's getting low. Finds out that the woman's been taking $500 a week and putting it to his side for the last 7 years. And he told her, we should use that money to make sure we back on top, and she refused.
What would I do?
Yeah, is that right? Is it right for a person to put away money just in case you all work out, or does that mean you're not all the way in the relationship?
First, I'll be looking for my lawyer because I'm about to kill this bitch. And I'm about to be fighting a murder charge. So I'm gonna be looking for my lawyer first off. But really don't know. That's fucked up. That's ugly.
Yeah, that's $2,000 a month that she's been putting up basically
for 7 years.
For 7 years,
nigga, bro. Look, okay. One, you don't trust me, bitch. This just told me that you don't trust this whole time. If the nigga you said he ain't cheated, he ain't been beating on her, he ain't gave no signs of no being no fuck boy, none of that, right? No fuck boy energy, just straight up, real nigga shit. and you still got the nerve to put 500 a week,
He
2,000 a month away because you insecure. That shows me you don't trust me. That shows me that you're insecure. That shows me that I need to reevaluate. Like we was talking about reevaluating. That shows me I need to reevaluate you, bitch. Like, okay. And now there's a point that the fact that I ain't gave you no fuckboy energy. We on hard times right now. We before the money started going away, before the injury, there was no fuck ups, there was no problems, right? Everything was smooth sailing. She was good wife, he was good husband. So why you want to stop being good wife and hold on to some money that you obviously didn't need to put away? It's a good thing you did put the money away, but
that's supposed to be for us.
Yeah.
So that means basically you always in the back of your head thought it wouldn't work out.
Exactly. That's what that's telling me. So in the back of your head the whole time,
it wasn't her working, putting no money in. She was taking whatever the thing was bringing home.
So you getting hit worse than Uncle Sam even hitting you. She paying herself alimony right now.
Right. Y'all thinking y'all got a certain amount of money in the bank and she's telling you, oh, I bought a purse, or oh, I did this, or I only spent it on this. And when it boils down to it, bro, like, what?
She been stacking it.
Right. The last comment that I read was Talisha with the alimony. So we under that. That's 3 comments. That was quick though, bro. You got that shit done quick.
Oh, I'm fast with that shit, bro.
Already straight.
Hey, look, when it come to knocking shit out, I tell you, I do things a certain way and I do that shit quickly. My wife loved watching me work. She just be like just stuck on me when I work. But nigga, when you got the right tools,
it makes shit quick.
Yeah, it's quick. It's quick. Anything. I don't care what it is. If you got the right tools for it and you know how to use those tools, the job is gonna get done quickly. A lot of things be operator error. Niggas ain't smart enough to use the equipment they got. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a problem.
YouTube
University, bitch. Go take a tool class.
Right. I got my bachelor's right now.
Hey, you like Yola did, nigga. Go get the Bob the Builder set, bitch.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, go get the Bob the Builder set so you can start practicing with the screwdrivers, the hammers, the wrenches, and all that shit.
I think it was shady for her to do that. And I need all my money.
Yeah, I need all my money, bitch. One, I'm injured. You not trying to put us back on top. So literally, I've been keeping us on top this whole time. I've been keeping you looking fly. I ain't been tripping on you spending this little money that you've been spending, that you told me you were spending. You know what I'm saying? Like, he obviously wasn't tripping on the fact that 2,000 was gone every month. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't paying attention, thinking his woman was being honest about
right.
what's going on.
And so he wasn't tripping on it. So if you got a nigga that's not tripping on 2,000 missing a month, that nigga's making bread.
Right.
So you mean to tell me you want to fuck over this nigga that gave you the ability to stack 2 bands a month for 7 years? You want to fuck him over? What other nigga you think you go find to replace that motherfucker?
What's that, $24,000?
A year?
Yeah. A year. That's $24,000
a year.
So you mean to tell me in 4 years you almost had $100K? You had $96,000?
Nigga. This is what I'm saying. Bitch, you keep going, you're gonna be able to go buy property on this nigga. Cashed out. In a lot of places, you could go cash out for some property right now.
96 bands inside of 4 years, and it's been 7. So you close to 2 bands. 200.
You close to 200. She pushing 200 bands. Nigga.
And he didn't know because he was going through their financials. And he just happened to see the paperwork to where she's depositing money somewhere else.
Like I said, I need a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. I need the police to be here right now. So I don't
Right
die.
now. Right now. Right now. I need a defense attorney ASAP.
While I was struggling while he was hurt, this is the things you were still doing. And then come to find out, even after that, when the money was low, she was only taking $200 a week.
Talisha said, anytime you allow your man or woman to suffer when you can help, financial or other, that's selfish and evil. Like a motherfucker, man. That's
That's dirty. That's dirty as fuck. Did you freeze up? I think Cliff froze up. The show didn't freeze up. Oh, I don't think it said 4 people in here. Jamie said that's insane, right? Definitely insane. I would go crazy. I would go fucking crazy. I think Cliff froze up. You back, Cliff? I'm wait till he come back. I think he was froze up. Man, why does everything keep messing with us when we get on this subject? Every fucking
I know.
time. There you go.
This is bullshit. Am I back?
Yeah, you back now.
Nigga, it just froze. Nigga, I'm talking just froze. My whole mic cut out. Nothing turned off. Nothing shut down. It just froze. They was mad.
I definitely think it's insane too. I think it's nuts for that to happen.
Bro, look, what was I gonna say? I can't even remember. They fucked me up. They did that on purpose because they didn't want me to say what I was gonna say. I was gonna break the internet when I said what I was gonna say. I'm gonna break the internet anyway, you bitches. But if if you got the audacity to hold on to that money and y'all in trouble, you might as well get divorced.
Man,
go your separate way. Huh?
I said, what are we doing?
What are we doing? That's what I'm. Come on, bro. Like we gotta get to it. Now we in some deeper shit because it's not just about me being injured. You got a whole reserve, bitch, close to 200 bands.
Eating good.
And you go out to eat, feed yourself every night.
You can probably loan your family money and everything.
Right.
What
you got, and you can't come up off that money so we can get back to our comfortable status that I've been maintaining myself.
Yeah.
Nigga. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 lawyers. I need a divorce attorney and defense attorney.
I'm about to go upside somebody's head.
I need a defense attorney and a divorce attorney.
I'm going bad.
It's going down.
Deuce in the building. What's good with you, bro?
You can't. Okay, so then we got a question. Why she stay with him? That was just out of greed, right?
Man. I mean, that was her meal ticket. Why
Did she really love him?
Hell yeah. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I can't tell nobody if they love somebody or not.
I can't say she loved him like that, bro.
Yeah,
she loved the life. At that point, I gotta say she loved the lifestyle he provided.
I don't think she loved him the way he thought.
Right. Hell no.
You don't want to see them suffer.
Nah, he didn't love he was fooled. He got fooled.
So he got run amok.
Yeah. She didn't pull the wool over his eyes. She pulled the pussy lips over his eyes. Bloop. That nigga, he been stuck, nigga. Like, nah. Wifey said, fuck him. She said, no lie, 100. But that's a selfish, evil ass thing to do. You go nuts. So now that's like what's that movie? Misery.
Oh my god.
This nigga hurt. You gonna make sure he laid up in the bed, huh?
When she broke that his leg on his ankle, I was like, whoa. I didn't know Kathy Bates for so long after that.
After that, right? Fuck white bitches.
And my parents wasn't shit. My mom took us to the drive-in movie theater. That was one of the movies that was playing. I was like, maybe it's gonna be like a scary movie, and turned out it was more scary than what the fuck I thought. I was
Right.
like, this white lady is crazy. I'm never writing a fucking book.
Nigga, that shit was nuts.
And the thing is why I love my people. I'll never forget this movie. I remember watching the movie, and we surrounded by black people. Everybody's car doors open, people in on the hoods, so you can hear the movie. When he started beating her ass, everybody started cheering.
Hey, they don't know about the drive-ins, man. Look, the drive-in theaters was the shit, bruh.
Oh man.
The drive-through, that was just it was a different atmosphere than going to the theater.
Man, niggas high-fiving each other like, damn.
Right. Nigga, you don't know what you gonna see walking to the concession stand.
You gonna see a lot.
You gonna see a lot, especially if you park in the front. If you parked in the front anywhere and you gotta walk through all the cars to get back to it, you about to see a whole lot. Yeah. It's gonna be a couple booty prints on the way on the window.
We had to drive in movie theater, and it's crazy. I can still see it to this day. To where, nigga, it's a cloud of smoke over everybody because everybody's smoking.
Everybody's smoking. Yep.
It's a mixture of cigarette smoke and weed smoke.
Cigarette smoke, weed smoke.
Newport butts everywhere on the crown.
You walk past the wrong time, you just got a ash flicked at you.
Like, hey man, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't see you.
My bad, brother. I didn't see you coming by. It's a good movie though, huh? Yeah. You stop at the nigga window. Y'all sitting there talking about the part that's on right now. Look.
You say dirty bitch. You know what happened? I'm trying to get back and got my boy more popcorn.
Look.
You don't even know.
The hot dog's getting cold. Talisha said, or wifey said, I always wanted to go to one. And Talisha said, do you think a woman or a man is wrong for putting their own money aside if they share a bank account? Nah.
No, if you letting a person know you're gonna do it, as long as it's not in secret. You're like, hey, just letting you know I put money to the side for a rainy day fund. I'm not doing it to get away from you, or if we do break up, but it's just a rainy day fund. I put money to the side. If you letting somebody know, then it's no problem. When you get to lying about it, like,
I'm gonna say no. I don't think it's a problem if you put your own money away, even if you don't tell them, as long as you're not doing it for a negative reason, like this bitch. Like, okay, I'm gonna say, what up, Alki? My wife, right? She'll when I get lump sums of money, when we get lump sums, she'll take some and put it away and won't tell me. You feel me? But when we need the money, she'd be like, babe, I put this up. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. I don't have to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? We could just use this right now.
Right.
And that's dope to me. I love that. I love when she does that. I love that she does do that. We always have a little bit of extra because she does think like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that in that sense, it's okay to put money aside without telling your spouse. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you come up forth with it when it's time, when the motherfucker need it, then that's something different. But if you putting money aside and then hard times hit and then you don't come up off that money and you let y'all struggle, you allow y'all to go through the bullshit, knowing you could have eased the pain, eased the suffering if you just gave up that money, nigga, you's a piece of shit. I don't want to be with you.
Talisha said, but what if it's not for a rainy day? She said, y'all have a savings for that. You still should let your spouse know you're putting up money. Like, it shouldn't be a lie. If it's your money, though, and you have your money, you can put up whatever you want.
Yeah. I don't think it should be a problem.
Yeah, you can put up whatever you want. If you're putting up your money, we got bills paid, everything's good in the house, and you got spending money or money that you have and you want to put it up, I think that's great. I think that's fine.
Right. Alki said, no, Teresa said, oh boy, this okay. Wifey said, because he gonna spend it all. Like she know. I don't care about money because, like, as I've proven to her, I make money. You know what I'm saying? So I've never cared about saving money. I've never cared about stacking money because I make money. I always made money, so it's never been an issue. You feel me? The only time I really didn't make money was through my transition out of the military back into civilian world, where I actually was waiting on jobs and trying to find jobs and all the other shit, transitioning back into civilian life. You know what I mean? Trying to get my legs back up under me. Shout out to my nigga Big King Jones, you know what I'm saying? Plugged me with a job at that time, line me up the right way. Little security thing. But that was about the only time I really didn't have my money coming in like I normally do. But
they say you really didn't have to do shit. Just walk around the store.
Yeah, just walk around the store, you know. But I've shown her that I don't worry about saving money because we're gonna have it coming in, you know what I'm saying? But she shows me why we should save here and there, and I appreciate it, real shit. He said, do any of y'all have a shared bank account with your wife? Yes, I do. And I'll have my own account as well. I got money to go in one and money to go in another. She touch what she want in the other one. Actually, she could touch any of the accounts because she got access to my wallet. But
any money that you have in the house,
yeah, she got her own account. I got my own account. We got a shared account.
Even with the credit card. If I get a credit card, send me a duplicate one.
Right. Talisha said, I think if a person works, they should be able to put money up for themselves because they work hard for their money. And then she said, it's always a spender. I think that putting money up is not a problem. I think that being selfish with the money that you're putting up when it's hard times is the problem. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to say, nigga, I'm about to save, if y'all pay y'all bills all the time, everything is good. Y'all floating, y'all on cool status, you know what I mean? Everything is straight. And you putting money away because you want to go get a new Louis bag, or you want to go get the new J's, or you put money away because you want to take a trip, or you want to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, that's cool.
New J's are just as good as paying a light bill.
Come on. So if you know what I'm saying, if you put money away because you want to buy you a new car, if you put money away because whatever you want to put money away for, if you're doing it, I think that's cool as long as y'all handling business. You know what I mean? As long as a household is stable is good. But if y'all barely making it and you trying to put fucking $1,500 a month away and you only make $3,000 a month, you know what I'm saying? Like,
ooh.
Like, hold on. Hold on. How about we dial that back to about you put about $500 away a month.
Yeah.
Because we got groceries, bills, and all kind of other shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
That just pops up out of nowhere.
Right.
Like, what
so
the fuck?
In that sense, you can't be selfish and try and put that money away. You got to make sure the household is good. You feel me? Make sure your relationship, your household, living status, situation, and all that shit is good. Fuck your own personal glorification and wants and needs and all, nigga. Nah, you got to make sure that the necessities is taken care of and everything is level.
Right. I agree with that. But it's also should be discussed. Honestly, a lot of people don't discuss the dynamics of their relationship or what they need feelings to go on. So I think that's where a lot of the miscommunication comes in. You're like, damn, you like on the episode of Martin. She was like, how much you got in savings? He was like 500. She said 5,000. He was like, take away a zero.
Yeah.
Gina was like, he said, how much you got put away? Gina was like, he said 500. She said, add a zero. He said, you got 5 Gina.
But like you said, I think it should be discussed, but if you not gonna discuss it, then it shouldn't be because you're doing something like it's a negative reason. You know what I'm saying? Like this bitch was that was an escape fund for this hoe. Let's be real. This bitch put away a motherfucking escape fund.
You got a whole nother apartment?
Bitch, you got a go bag set up for this nigga. This bitch said, all I gotta do is grab the bag and I'm gone.
Make the button on that.
Right. Ejectocito, cuz.
I love this button.
I'm out of here. Like, that was an escape fund, bitch. She was probably already planning on leaving that nigga.
Man.
She said, I could fuck this nigga for the next 8 years and stack up 200,000, 250,000. She pimped herself out, nigga. She pimped herself out to the highest paying John she could find, nigga. That nigga's been her John for the last 7 years.
She actually called that nigga John sometimes.
Right?
That
nigga named Earl. She be like, Earl. Just she changed it to Daddy. Come here, Daddy.
She called herself John calling me. She said that nigga John in her phone.
Right, nigga. She was on the
phone call like she loved him. What's up? What?
That bitch was on the blade for 2 days, and she was like, you know what? Fuck that self. Fuck that shit. She said, she said, I'm about to pimp myself right now, and I'm about to find the highest paid John I could goddamn find. And then I'm gonna nigga, I'm about to act like I like this nigga, fuck this nigga every day for 7-8 years, and then I'm out.
I didn't collect.
She said, well, a hoe only gonna hoe for so long until she hold out.
She didn't hold out shit. That's hella funny. Nigga said, hey, John. He said, oh,
John.
John, bro. He said,
my name Earl.
She said, us a joke, babe. He said, bitch, what joke are you talking about? Call me John.
$2,000 a month? Nigga, and all she had to do was fucking suck one dick?
Sent her into outer space.
Wifey said, I was taught about rainy day funds. That's why I do it, and I love it. She said also, since he won't, I do it for him. She said, I don't just touch his money. Never been that type, and she don't. And I love her for that. She will not just go spend my money. I'd be trying to make her spend money, and she won't.
My ass would be like, hey, I seen this jersey that go perfect with the shoes. What the fuck, Quincy? What are you saying?
It look good, don't
it? I'm looking good for you. No, you ain't. I am a little bit.
Talisha said, I think sometimes y'all can be on two different things. One person might want to do something for themselves, another person might want to save up for a business, etc. And yeah, I agree with that. But to withhold whatever you're saving and not help the difficult situation that the relationship is in financially, that's some bullshit.
Wow.
That's wild. Wow. Wifey said, yes, discussion matter. Talisha said, because you might be a saver while the other wants to splurge, so that can be a conflict. I could see that, but over here it actually works because I don't splurge just to splurge. Like when we need something, I have a rule of thumb. You get what you pay for. You feel me? I've always lived by that. You get what you pay for. That don't mean I'm gonna go buy some name brand shit just because it's name brand. I actually look at the quality of whatever we buy. You know what I mean? To the point where if it's a microwave, how many hertz does it operate at? If it's anything, you know what I'm saying? I look at what it actually can do as opposed to how it looks or anything. I look at the performance, functionality, durability, that type of shit. So I'll end up spending big money to get something that's going to overperform. You know what I'm saying? If if I need a lawnmower, I'm not gonna go buy some little cheap shit. I'm gonna get one that's gonna be able to cut 4,000 yards and not fucking flinch. You feel me? Because I don't ever want those problems with it. So that's where I splurge at, and motherfuckers don't understand it.
When you buy cheap shit, you end up spending more money.
Yeah, exactly. You want to
broke 30 days. Like, what the fuck?
That's where I always believe you get what the fuck you pay for. You want to pay for some cheap shit, you're gonna get some cheap shit, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm like that with everything though. You feel me? Everything. Alki said I pit myself go crazy.
Baby Link in the building. Was good with you, bro?
What up, Rose? What up?
Yeah, I can't.
He said, nigga don't like putting on that Niner shit, but I love the color on you, bro. He got that's KC. That's Kansas City, ain't it? Yeah.
City, man. I got plenty of I got a Niners jersey. I got a couple of them. Honestly, I just don't be wearing them like that.
Algie said, I'm in the building and I'm pimping myself. I'm in the building and I'm pimping myself.
He wasn't wearing when he did that.
So Lisa said, I think what killed it was that when he got hurt and couldn't work, then started working again and making less than before, she should have been put that money back. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You greedy, selfish, evil, ugly bitch. I don't give a fuck how fine you are. That's some ugly ass shit.
I couldn't do it.
I can't. I got hurt. I got injured. Or, I just had this little operation and surgery and shit. You know what I mean? Well, it wasn't little, but I just had this surgery this past October. You feel me? And I'm blessed to be in a position where me getting up and going to work doesn't determine our livelihood. You feel me? I'm able to make money residually, passively, and weather the storm. You know what I mean? Like a little better than most. Like that situation right there, if I didn't set my life on the course that it's on right now, I wouldn't have that ability to be able to relax like I do through those situations. It would have been a situation similar to this gentleman. You know what I mean? Except we don't keep 200,000. We don't have 200,000 saved and stacked up. You know what I mean? To even discuss bringing back into the income fold. You feel me?
If we were able to put up $2,000 every month, we would take a trip to California at least 3 times a year.
Do you understand?
3 times a year, first class all the way.
Nigga, I am trying to get to the point where I can actually put $2,000-$3,000 a month away and not need it ever. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm trying to do. But if a motherfucker can't get to a point where they have residual income coming in, passive income coming in, you'll never really get there because you're always spending what you make. You're always spending what you make. You're always spending what you make. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks. It's a revolving door they got us in. Talisha said they could have been back on top with all the money she had. He would have thought she was such a great wife for saving and would have went harder, I think. Come on, Talisha, shoot that shit. Look, if my wife saved money, like whenever my wife saved our money and we end up okay, so the last time was, I think, Amir's parts for his car, my son's car. And the last car. I'm always working on a fucking car, huh? So the last time I was working on my son's car, we changed out his clutch plate, clutch, and all flywheel and shit, right? I had money coming in, but my wife was like, I put this up. I was like, oh, okay. Well, shit, I could just use that and we can knock it out right now. I don't have to wait for what I know is coming. You feel me? Like, I know I got money coming like in a couple of days, but I could go take care of this right now. You feel me? Like, I could, cool. She's not the type to be like, I'm going to save money and then not tell you when I see you need it.
Right.
That shit is that's some bullshit.
Right. Baby Link said, he said, send my love, bro. Y'all keep the positive energy going. We need that in the world, but y'all get messy sometimes too.
Yes, we do. You no fucking lie. Hey, no lie, baby. Hey, baby Lee, we do because we are human. And as much as you could try, everybody still slips. You know what I'm saying? No one's fucking perfect. No one's perfect. But thank you for recognizing. Wifey said, man, Talisha laughing. Talisha said, F going to Cali 3 times a year. I'm getting my passport and living life. LOL. She said, nigga, we going to Tahiti.
But we'll be able to go home and visit 3 times a year. That'll be just something we do.
That'll be just OG.
Every 4 months.
Yeah. That's GP right there. That's just on gangsters. Nigga, we going home.
We're going home. Holidays, all that. We're going home.
Know your niece. Huh?
I'm lost. I don't know. My niece.
My niece? Anaya?
I don't have a niece.
I think she's talking about my niece. I don't know if she here or not. I don't know. I actually need to. I need to go help my niece do something too. Thank you for reminding me. I need to go help her fix some shit. No, she just moved out of her apartment or is moving out of her apartment, and she want me to go patch up some shit for her. You know, get that deposit back, right? You know, and I'm a man of many talents. You know what I mean? I don't just do automotives. I know how to do residential structures, commercial structures. I know how to do a lot of shit. You feel me? Talisha said, we as people got to realize money is a tool to help us live, not just survive. Do the work in the beginning to enjoy the living later. Check the check is not living. Whew. God, to help Anaya. Yeah. Oh, yeah, wifey. That was it. My niece needed money for her car payment. And my wife was like, we got this right here. And that, you know what I mean? Those times like that is big, you know what I'm saying? And she actually comes, she's how you say it? Forthcoming?
Yeah, forthcoming.
She actually don't hold back on me, you know what I'm saying? She ain't the type to be like, oh, well, I don't know what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
I need help.
She's like, oh, babe, it's money put up. I'm like, oh, cool. Here you go. You know, let's go knock this problem out or whatever it is real quick. You know. But yeah, I do got to go help my niece with her, the same niece that we talking about. I got to go help her with her shit. I love being able to help my family though. You know, as a man, that's something I do pride myself on. If my family need me, I want to be able to answer when they call on me, whether it's my family or my wife's family. You feel me?
In a minute, I'm gonna need you to cut this off for me. My bad.
No, you great. You great.
Yeah, we wrapping it up, man. Fitz, what you want to leave them with, bro?
Man, be real with your people. Be real with yourself, like always, man. That's all I can ever say to anybody, man. Is just really be real with yourself. And what I mean by that is acknowledge who you are and who you aren't. Some people think they bigger than they are, and if you just knock yourself back down and get get your physical and your mental on the same level, you'll really start to elevate. You know what I'm saying? But if your physical is down here and your mind is all the way up here, it's not really, you're going to lose it. It's not matching up. Be real with yourself. That way you can be real with everybody else around you. You know what I mean? It's always love from Big Fifth unless you want problems.
I guess I want to leave everybody with, man. Let's start building and mending some of these bridges instead of tearing them down and burning them down. I guess that's all I really want to say. Let's get to us. Let's get to us being people again. Us helping people as a community. Let's get to being a community again. You know, not a family that's at odds with each other.
Right. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Talisha with the T, is you coming in here?
No.
Oh, you over there fucking with shit?
Yeah. My bad. But this is Men's Mental Health Monday, man. Thank y'all, everybody, for showing up. I'm Quincy with the question, aka King Jones.
Big 50 Capone, stay blown.
And make sure y'all tune in every Saturday for Men's Mental Health. I mean, every Sunday for Men's Mental Health at 3 on the West. You know the rest. Don't forget the
1 on the West, you know the rest.
On the rest. Sorry, y'all. I'm 3 o'clock my time. I'm sorry. 7 on the West. You know the rest for this Friday night show with me and Talisha with the T. Queen's AF definitely be going on every other Tuesday with Talisha with the T and Cubana Queen. Don't forget about Real Blunt every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on the West. You know the rest. Shout out to all the other podcasts out there doing their thing. Crash Out, Black and Mickey, 209 Chopping Game. Everybody, man. Y'all doing y'all.
Everybody, much love.
Right. Y'all definitely be easy, man. Y'all be cool.
Peace. Get your